Okay, so that now our project is ready. It's not that big project, but we have created pages, different pages, and we also created server route. So now we can release this project online. So how do we release it? We can release it by going to this particular website, that is Netlify. So if you go to netlify.com, you will be able to log in and create free account and release this project for free. But before that, we have to go to GitHub and try to get this particular project into GitHub repository. So that's why I said you to install Git bash in the beginning of this particular series, saying you have to go to git.com and download this for your Windows. Mac OS and Linux has Git pre-built, so you can use that particular thing also, else you can download that also. So once you go to github.com and create new file here, I mean new repository here, here you can give some kind of name here. I'll just create something like a hello world next would be fine. Next. So I'll just make it as a public repository, and after that I can click on create repository and repository will be created. So after that I can just copy, before copying this particular thing, I'll just go to third tab in VS Code and click on initialize repository. This will work only if you have Git installed. Without Git being there, it won't work. So after that I'll create one message saying website is ready and commit it. Once I commit it, we'll be able to use the second command in here. I'll just copy it and I'll just paste it. So once I paste it, it's going to send all the code files into GitHub, and if I just refresh it here, it will display all the files in this particular page. But you might be asked for the password, and not just password, you have to configure another thing, that is how to set git username. Okay, so here you can see that how to set git username. So I'll just copy this particular thing and I'll paste it here. Once I paste it here, just make sure git config dash dash global user.name is your name. Don't enter here like whatever something else. Here write something, I would write something like Manjunath Shenoy. I already configured it, so I won't do it again. But you didn't configure it, so make sure you configure it. Then once name is set, you can set something like email, and you can set it to whatever the email address which you are having. Just set it something like at gmail.com or something like that. So once that's done, when you copy paste that particular command, that time it will just make sure it will ask you the password. Once you enter your GitHub password, you will be able to see the project being deployed in this particular page. After that, we can go to this particular Netlify and click on login. I'll click on login. You can click on sign up. Once your setup and all everything is done, we can go to here and click on add new site, import from an existing project. And here deploy with the GitHub, I'll click on it and it will ask me to log in using GitHub. I'm already logged in. So once that's done, we can search for something like hello world. And if you can't see it directly here, you can click on configure on GitHub and I'll just click on it. And you can select whatever the project which you are selecting. So once that configuration is done or your repository is public and you have given full access to your GitHub, you will be able to click on this particular project and everything will automatically come. Then after that you can click on deploy. So it will take some time for it to release online. So once it's released, you can click on this link and you can go to that particular website. Here you can see all the things which we did on locally here. So I can click on users and even the server route is coming properly. So if I just go to /API/user details, immediately it will show a message. This is from server. So Netlify lets you to do all those things. And also you can click on domain settings and rename this particular domain. So that I'll just change it to hello next Manjunath. So I'll just save it so that it works. And once that's done, you can copy this particular username and it's online, meaning you can send this particular link to anybody and they'll be able to see your project. And this is the Nuxt.js project which you have built. So here you can add more features as well as some styling and all, so that everything will be displayed nice and clean. Here I didn't do all those things, but you can do all the nice stylings and all. But I just taught you how we can use the Nuxt.js properly and even release it using Netlify. So that's it for this video series, guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.